Good folks, I'm on Jose, the real, feeling like philosophies of my enemies. I think I'm a deadhead, staring out the window with my prayers going deadhead. I seen some stars and some sun's clouds that was well fed. Came from you slippery with a little kid. And I was thinking, waiting for the bus came from a meeting. As I walked past a scene so sort of kind of grieving, I asked him what's wrong, but the soul said, I don't know. The eyes start to wander like they're going to and fro. They smelt the smell of cornrows and afros, fresh fades and nice sneaks, and still nowhere to go. But I know, because it's hard for me too. That's why I'm sharing this video with me too. But anyway, what's up, folks? Went to some meetings today, shared some experience, strength, and hope, and put my ego on blast, so people, if I'm out of myself, people can say, hey, remember this? Bit my lip. Anyway, and so it's like when you know a whole race is built to be exterminated, or an attempt, and then you begin to warn them, and you try to tell them of these things to come. Excuse my makeup, you know what I mean? And with the meetings, man, you just jump up, get dressed, go to your meetings, and relax. Or I don't want this thing. I don't want. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it like it is. So anyway, so I went to the meetings and I shared, but I had this burning desire to tell people about the Act of 1740 and the Sundry Act of 1790. And then since everybody read the Bibles, there's an act or an acts in the Bible where the Gentiles called the Hebrews Christians. And from when they called us Christians, then they went to simpletons. And then from simpletons, they went to Negroes, slaves, blacks, to African Americans, to now. True history. True story. We can write that from left to right or right to left. Either way it goes, it's going to balance. Because truth has no adversary. Doesn't have a left or doesn't have a right. Stands firm. Hold tight. Gotcha. So, when I ask people, no, excuse my tongue. When for today I just start blurring out, look up Sundry Act, look up Negro Act. I just been blurring it out because for some reason they won't listen to the subtle or hey, check this out, or hey, check that out. I had to literally do that out in the streets and on the bus today, which leads me to this video because I was thinking about it on the way here. I was going to give it to the people exactly how it came instead of waiting after so many moments, because the process on the remembering changes from when you first get it after it happens. So every moment is every moment is holy, because when you in between holy moments and unholy moments, and you're getting to the next moment, traveling through each moment. That's how you space time travel. So in my time traveling, this moment has kind of faded. And so, excuse me if it seems like I'm jumping around, because I am. but I still have the process intact. But the moments I have to go back, because this is a moment right now. Me being honest, sharing this information with you is a holy moment, because I desire to tell you the truth. Too bad you can't click on the corner view and ask me a question as I'm sharing this with you, because then we can have a dialogue. So that would be nice, Android or whoever making apps, that we can have a dialogue as I'm video recording, because somebody might see that I'm online and we can have a dialogue. And then everybody could chime in. Maybe just be a web page like that, I don't know. But anyway, so the motivation now for you Black Americans and the African Americans is what you're going to do when they tell you that African American is not a nationality, because a man cannot be a continent within a continent, and that black means without brightness. Black also means we could be negative. Black could mean a positive as well, because we use black ink to write and to express our feelings on called a pen or writing. So, you know what I mean? It's to the perception of one's own soul that he can push that out to leave it like in its proper context and not stretch it to what I think it should be. And the same thing with white. Man cannot be white because there's no pure man. Plus, white is colorless. You know what I mean? And so there's a word for colorless, actual colorless, and there's a meaning where it says without pigmentation. So but that's a sub meaning. And just stick to the source meaning. Bang. So when they ask you what's your nationality, and you say these things that has nothing to do, there's nowhere in the ball field. It's like bringing a tennis racket to a football game, or football to a tennis game. Why would a person hit a football with a tennis racket? You know what I mean? And so, and why would a person throw a football to a person who's running with a tennis racket when they have a game called lacrosse? Because I used to play one of my favorite games. So anyway, to anybody that see this who is of color, born in America, you need a nationality, or the Germans, the Khazars, the Irish, the Japanese and the Chinese, Nigerian, the Australian, I forgot the original name for Hawaii, the Alaskan, the French, when they come to do business and don't want nothing to do with you because you're not in the same category. In the Bible and in the Quran, it says, come and sit amongst the table of nations. And so the only way you can be part of the table of nations is being nationalized. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. You know, monkeys don't hang with dogs unless you train the dog to like a monkey, or you train your monkey like a dog. You're going to take my word for it. Investigate it. There's another act called Neutralization Act. How you neutralize this thing. And check it out for yourself. Till next time, this is Omar Jose, the real. Come get your Ike wear. You know what I mean? Because it stands for something. Because if you can't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. No matter how much money you got, how gangster you think you is, how big your pussy, and all that social fantasy. Because when the sun come up, the slave owner is giving you stuff to consume. And if he stopped giving you stuff to consume, What you gonna do? What school you gonna go to? What water you gonna drink? What you gonna do? Because you don't have anything for yourself. So when you think you got something, hey, truth will tell you, it'll be a witness against your own heart. And you can't get mad at nobody. You decided you ain't want the truth. We're sharing it. We're bringing it to you. You ain't got to listen to me. I seen my place. For real, folk. America, everybody, I'm not bragging or boasting. I had to die many times to get to where I'm at. Hope you're ready for your test. Because it's coming. Take my word for it. Say that. Out.